Hello students, in continuation to my last class, regarding blood support system, we have discussed the first part, blood, which carries 4 parts. I have already discussed. Now I am going to discuss with the circulation, about circulation with heart and structure of heart, blood vessels, different functions of the heart, and how it is helping for circulation throughout your body part. So heart is a wondrous pump. Why it is wondrous pump? You know that pump is giving you water. The pump is connected in your home and it is supplying water. But if electric current supply is stopped, the motor will stop. So it is wondrous. The heart is wondrous means that like motor it is working. It is propelling blood. Motor is propelling water. It is compared with equal function. So this, it is due to wonders because there is no stoppage. The work is not stoppage. The motor will stop, but the heart will not stop. So it is giving life to survive. That life is oxygen you are getting from atmospheric air, and that air will mix with blood and circulate to different part of the body. So this continuous work of blood, continuous work of your heart, due to presence of autonomic nervous system. So it is continuous process. What is differing? The performance is differing. The function is differing. If a person in sleeping condition, that function of heart is slowly than the person in working condition or doing vigorous physical activities. So this function is due to the presence of autonomic nervous system. So more blood will supply to your heart, receiving more oxygen at the time of physical activities. Like that, and sleeping condition, but also no less work is, heart work is less. So this is the difference only, and these are all controlled by autonomic nervous system. So before discussing about heart, the next part of your discussion, our discussion is by part wise I want to discuss with you. First, I will discuss the structure of heart. Structure of heart. This is the 5th part. 5th part is the structure of heart, because up to 4th part in blood we have discussed. So this is 5th part of circulation, structure of heart. 6th number is your circulation in heart, inside heart. 7th one, circulation throughout body part. 81 cardiac output. Cardiac cycle. Blood pressure. Effect of exercise. On circulatory system. And important question. So these are different points, part by part. I want to discuss with you. First is the structure of heart. So this structure of heart can be discussed with three phases. First is structure. About structure, I want to discuss how heart placement, how heart is formed, and next one is your valves. Valves and vessels regarding. So first is structure of heart, next valves of heart and vessels connected with the heart I want to discuss. So first is heart. Structure. Heart is just like the shape of owner's feet. So this is fist. F-I-S-T. So fist, according to the shape of the owner's fist, it is look like. So it is placed behind your thoracic cavity, back to the chest, and beneath the left side of the nipple. This heart is made up of three cardiac muscles. Three muscles. So this is three muscles are there. Inside the heart, these muscles are present and it is functioning. So these muscles are pericardium, endocardium, and myocardium. So due to this function of the muscles, the muscle function is contraction and relaxation, as you know, and due to this function of the muscle, heart is functioning and propelling blood to different part of the body, and that heart is forming longitudinally by the septum. This is a two-chamber division of the heart is by the help of this septum, and horizontally forming by the help horizontally it is divided into valves. These are called valves. So this is it becomes four-chamber. Heart is a four-chamber structure. The weight of heart, newborn child, is 20 grams, and the weight of a grown-up person, that is 235 to 2 gram to 300 gram approximately. According to your activities, your physical activities, the size will develop. So it is approximately Normal person's heart weight is 235 grams. So this is heart is 4-chamber structure. So first is that division of valves. So valves are present and also vessels are connected with this heart. So what are these valves? First we will see the different valves. So 3 types of valves are there. First one is your tricuspid valve, dicuspid valve, and third one is your valves. Semilunar valve. So tricuspid valve is 3 opening, and this tricuspid valve is connected in between first chamber of heart with the second chamber, first chamber. In between first chamber and second chamber, the tricuspid valve is present. So I will show this presence of this tricuspid valve in the film, in the figure. And first chamber is your right atrium. And second chamber is your left atrium. So in between this valve is present, and dicuspid valve is present in between third chamber and fourth chamber. That is, third chamber is your left atrium. Sorry, this is left ventricle. And left atrium with left ventricle. So first tricuspid is in between the right atrium and right ventricle, and dicuspid valve, 2 openings are there in which blood is passing from third chamber to fourth chamber. So in between third and fourth chamber, that division is there, and that division occurs due to the presence of your dicuspid valve, and that chamber is the left atrium and left ventricle. And semilunar valves. Semilunar valves are of 2 types. That is pulmonary valve and aortic valve. So this pulmonary valve is connected in between your third chamber, second chamber to your pulmonary artery. And aortic valve is connected in between your fourth chamber to arc of aorta. So this valve are present, and where it is present I will show in the structure. Next is your vessels. Next point of discussion is your vessels. So vessels are of 3 types. First one is your vessels. Vessels are normal. This is pipe. You know water is passing through this pipe, and as it is connected with your motor. Like that, vessels are also connected with the heart, and by the action and function of the heart, contraction and relaxation, the blood is passing through this pipe. So this is pipe-like structure. Blood is passing. So these are vessels. So these vessels are of three types. First is your artery, vein, and capillaries. So artery is transporting of blood, transport of blood, that is pure oxygenated blood, oxygenated blood or pure blood from the heart to different part of the body. And this vein is carrying impure blood, transport from impure blood, impure or deoxygenated blood, or impure blood or deoxygenated blood, transport from different part of the body towards heart. That means artery carries pure blood and vein carries impure blood. Next is capillaries. Capillaries are forming. Capillary is a small, thin pipe-like structure which cannot be observed or seen by your naked eye. It can be seen under electron microscope. So, in between this capillary, so thin pipe. In between, only one blood cell RBC can be passed. In between this pipe, only one blood cell can be passed. So thin it is. So these capillaries are forming the thinnest, thickest, and the smallest branch of vein with the smallest part of artery. The smallest branch is your vein, is your venules, and smallest branch of artery is your arterioles. So this is forming. So this is, suppose this is arterioles. Which carry impure blood. So this is your arterioles. This is venule. And this is capillaries forming. So this capillary helps for the gaseous exchange. Following the gaseous properties, as we have discussed already in your respiratory system. So these capillaries are forming like this, and that pure blood is coming, supplying to your organ cell and tissue and all receiving also impure blood, that is waste product blood, that is carbon dioxide also. So this is the capillaries. So next discussion is your 4 large vessels are present in your heart, connected with the heart. Those are supplying to different part of the body. So 4 large vessels, and their functions. 4 large vessels are there. So these 4 large vessels are our first one is your superior and inferior vena cava. Second one is your pulmonary artery. Third one, pulmonary vein. Fourth one is your arc of aorta. So these are 4 large vessels which are connected with the heart. So heart is a 4-chamber structure. Already we have discussed that heart is 4-chamber structure. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first is superior and inferior vena cava. So superior is your upper side. So it is superior. From lower side is inferior. So this superior and inferior vena cava falling on the first chamber of the heart. So impure blood is collecting from different part of the body. The superior side is upper part of the body and impure side from the lower part of the body. It is falling in first chamber. That is impure blood. So that is just superior and inferior vena cava. Then second one is your pulmonary artery. Then from first chamber 3 valves are there. 3 valves are there. Slowly it is passing to by pressure. It is passing to chamber number 2. From chamber number 2, that by the help of pulmonary artery, this is pulmonary artery, right and left pulmonary artery. Right and left pulmonary artery, it is going through the right and left lungs. So from this chamber, second chamber, by the help of pulmonary artery, it is going to the impure blood towards the lungs. And then that blood being purified, receiving oxygen from lungs, it is again coming towards the by the help of pulmonary vein, right hand pulmonary vein following this chamber. This is pulmonary vein. Third chamber. And next, fourth vessel is your arc of aorta. From third chamber, again by the help of bicuspid valve, 2 valves are there, entering to fourth number chamber. Blood is pure. This is pure side. This is pure side. So this is impure side, impure chamber, and this is pure chambers. Pure blood is coming. This chamber is pure chamber. Oxygenated blood are there. And from fourth chamber, by the help of arc of aorta, so arc of aorta is here. From this chamber, it is opening. So arc of aorta. So this is arc of aorta. By the help of this arc of aorta, it is supplied to different part of the body. So this way, these four main large arteries are connected with the heart and see these functions. So next part of my discussion is your that cycle, the blood circulation inside your heart.